Reparations. Have any one of you read the article in the Atlantic magazine by TA-NEHISI titled Reparations? It's his argument as to why black folks should receive reparations. If you haven't, check it out. It's mind-blowing. It's a 15-page spread in the magazine. And so I read it, and it inspired me to write this piece. As Ta-NEHISI said, America begins in black plunder and white democracy. Two features that are not contradictory, but complementary. Every whip slash inflicted on their backs ironically gave them strength to carry on their shoulders the burden of trickery, treachery, and conformity. Let's not forget the burden of you dismantling the black family and using black babies to breed human machinery. Machinery used to provide centuries of privilege and stability for you and your offsprings. And as I write this piece, my hand chokes pen angrily and the red ink from my pen bleeds, reminding me of the 1920s in Black Wall Street, reminding me of decade after decade of your people consistently stealing from me. You keep telling me and my people to get over it, but how can we when the consequences still exist and when your grandfather's clock of wealth continues to tick? As long as you keep benefiting from my people's timeless misfortunes, you should never fix your expectations for me to forget. Hell no, I won't get over this shit.
That's right.
America is in debt. They run up a bill on their black card, and now it's time for them to pay what's rightfully ours. No more committing identity fraud. And if you refuse to pay me monetarily, at the very least pay me for the respect your ancestors stole from mine during slavery when you forced her to breastfeed your babies and refused to nourish her body with the very food she prepared for you and your family. The balance won't disappear. It'll only accrue more interest until you take serious our interest and make payments. Pay us reparations for our separations, separations from our property, our family, our dignity, and our liberty, separation from our mother's land, the motherland during slavery. Pay me because you steadily deprived me of everything I worked hard for and earned. Pay me because your sweet little Becky can get a job with a college degree and still be paid more than me, even though I attained a master's degree. Pay me because in your eyes I'm guilty until proven innocent, simply because I live in a particular community. Pay me because you refuse to hire me, all because my hair can defy gravity. Pay me for discriminating against me because I choose to use a loctician and refuse to conform to the European standards of beauty. Pay me because you use my tax dollars to build prisons for my people and their children instead of schools with updated curriculums and teachers that educate effectively. Pay me because you created a school-to-prison pipeline and called that shit a remedy, when in actuality, it's modern-day slavery. Pay me because it is only in prison where the unemployment rate amongst blacks has decreased drastically. Pay me because I have to prepare my child to expect police brutality and to accept the reality that the cops can kill him and walk away scot-free. Pay me for redlining, white flight, and the red, white, and blue light signaling for me to pull over, all because I'm driving while black in a white neighborhood at night. Pay us for standing on the front line overseas to fight your war, only to be assaulted for wearing an American uniform once we step back on U.S. soil. Pay me and pay me handsomely. My hand chokes pen angrily as red ink from it bleeds, reminding me of Troy Anthony Davis, Marissa Alexander, Trayvon Martin, Eric Garner, Michael Brown, Archie Elliott, Sean Bell, and Oscar Grant. My hand will continue to choke pen and force it to bleed until I am deceased or until this country pays me for all they have stolen from me and for the black keloid scars they've left on humanity. Pay me!